Yo.
Medicaid costs just hit them, or the evidence that all our history is getting washed out. But everybody taking our style. Who the new black now?
And even though they sold drugs, they showed us young.
Welcome to Christmas Day in Los Angeles. A sellout crowd at the Staples Center for our marquee matchup of the day. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the league's brightest stars coming up next in LA.
But the truth is the truth as they set up a design play off of the tap. Bryant to LeBron.
Wade on the pull-up. And again, Wade after his slow start. Bryant, nice pump. The finish. We talk about good starts to the season. LeBron.
Identify which ones I didn't really care for.
Foul on the pass. Kobe Bryant picks up his first. Crowd not happy with the call. They booed, of course, LeBron James' his customary boo when he gets introduced in the starting lineups. Overall on the road. As James knocks down the three, and they've got a 2-point lead.
But if you just look at how they're passing the ball now as compared to their first month of the season, it is so...
But they have really righted the ship. Bosh puts it in. And the main reason really has been their defense.
It has been. I mean...
Fires up the three and nails it. And the Heat go up by 7. A 13-2 run. And the crowd a little quiet. Huge game for the fans in a marquee matchup that they just want to start playing a little bit better. James puts it in. He's got 8 points in the opening period.
And putting Chalmers as Bryant finally scores with an emphatic dunk.
They credit him with a block. Nice pass to Brown. Kobe Bryant, who leads the team in assists, gets his third of the afternoon.
Spin, pull up, go by without even a mention. I mean, that's a top 10 play.
Bryant inside, quick move. Chalmers saying, where was the help?
Not really fair to Chalmers. In that situation, the double team has got to come quicker. He's a smaller point guard.
Gasol. Bryant, tough shot, banks it in. That was a difficult angle.
That's a very, very tough shot. But I tell you what, the Miami Heat are playing outstanding defense.
And Eric Spoelstra wants timeout. Both teams playing some pretty tough defense here today.
A little shot of them. I think they're very... They look, oh, my goodness. Make a puppet of him.
This is one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA. James nails the three. And the lead is back up to 12 for Miami.
And again, another on-point pass from Dwayne Wade. High pick and roll.
10 from downtown. Again, they're one of the better three-point shooting teams in the league. Artest answers back. Artest all over James. Bosh from outside. Puts it in. 18 points for Chris Bosh.
He's in the conversation. I have him behind Jordan and Bryant.
Well, you still think back as Kobe Bryant nails it. When they won the championship in 2006, the performance he put on in the finals that year was just incredible. The accolades they received, but Wade was sensational. Ilgauskas hits the jumper.
Well, they deserve credit, but he dominated that series from
in Boston. That's a tough guy to vote against.
Bryant for three. Well, the slow starts for Gasol and Bryant have turned around, and the Lakers within 6. A little too casual with that shot. Arroyo nails the jumper. Arroyo has played well for them.
New York City. And he's extremely proud of how far he's come.
James knocks down the three.
Defended.
But you make a great point, Coach, because the bottom line is you could have a team that's winning basketball games, but headed for disaster because their habits are wrong.
James powers in. Unstoppable. And it's a 16-point lead. And some anxiety.
I am so sad for Yao Ming. No one deserves success more than this guy. And to see him have to lose another season, well, that's what they all say.
James looking. Fires for three. That's good. As the shot clock expires. And LeBron James, 10 of his 21 here in the third. Lead back up to 14. That one hurts the Lakers as Howard. A couple of fouls on Gasol. His third steal. Wade can't finish. James right there on the follow. As Chalmers lines up, nails the three, and it's a 15-point game again. Blake trying to do something against James. All he does is foul him. In practice back in October, Bryant is fouled. He's played a couple of games. There's Miller. He's going to be a key weapon for them.
Your pick and roll defense has been deplorable.
Offensive foul. James Jones.
You see both guys talking, but I love the fact that you're James Jones. You're not just a shooter on this team. You also have a responsibility, and he does a great job helping and taking the hit.
James finding Dampier. And Eric Dampier makes it a 21-point lead. The Heat blowing out the Lakers. Remember,
You ought to be embarrassed.
LeBron James foul. LeBron James, by the way, a triple-double. He's got it. 25 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds as Bryant picks up the foul.
A great two-guard being guarded by another one. Tremendous individual defense by Wade. Containing the ball and then contesting shots. And then when he does get by his initial defender, you've had great help the entire night. And I wish I had a translator to know what those two guys were saying to each other.
In the final seconds, Miami defeat the Los Angeles Lakers 96-80. Wasn't really that close at all in the second half. Lakers at one point cut it to 8.